Salut, comment ça va? Welcome back everybody to the CF Montreal career mode, where we've taken the French-Canadian side from the MLS and put them into the second division of French football, where so far things have gone very, very well. We're top of the league, we're running away with promotion, and we have a huge game here in the Coupe de France. It looks like we are going to be in Ligue 1 next season, and we are going to get a taste of what Ligue 1 football feels like as we take on one of the biggest teams in France, Olympique Lyon. Very, very excited to see how we fare against one of the more decent sides in the league, and obviously one of the most well known as well. We do have a fully fit team here as well, which is great, but something else that's quite exciting about this career mode is that the game just recently got an update where the MLS teams got their new jerseys imported in the game. And as you can see here on the left hand side, we do have a new home kit. Really digging the colour scheme of it. The away kit looks quite similar to the last one. In fact, it actually might be the exact same one we had when we started this career mode. I'm not actually quite sure, but we definitely have a new home kit, which I'm really liking, and hopefully we can have some success in it here against Olympique Lyon. But before we get into this game, we do have a few league games, or highlights of league games I should say, just to show you, and I will also show you how things currently stand for us in the league table. So our first game that we played today was away from home against 12th place Rodez. Very boring opening half an hour, and then all hell broke loose after that. Summers keeping up his great form from Friday's episode with a beautiful finish there to open up the scoring. There's another view of our lovely new home jersey. Really dig the colour scheme as well. The blue and black. We're like the French-Canadian Inter Milan, so we are. But that was an absolutely fantastic finish from the Belgian midfielder. But then, only 3 minutes later, they got an equaliser. I won't lie, lads, this game I really struggled with the defending. We badly need a few quick defenders. I'm really happy with Kevin Owens. I think the Cornelius has done pretty well, but that sweeper role that we have in the middle, we badly need somebody a little bit quicker. Whether that's from the youth academy or whether it's a signing in the summer, it will need to be addressed. But they weren't level for long. A few minutes later, our captain, George St. Pierre, very impressed with his performance here. What a goal that was. I've been saying it now for a few episodes. He needs to get a bit more involved with the goal scoring, and today he very much was involved. That was an absolute screamer from the captain. We then went down to 10 men. Samuel Piet, to be fair, there wasn't really much I could do. He was never going to win that foot race. Straight red card there, and we were down to 10 men. But if GSP needs to get a bit more involved in the goals, this man might need to slow it down and give some goals to the rest of the players. Esteban Lapal keeping up his amazing form as well. Beautiful finish there from our French striker. He is running away with the golden boot at the moment. But of course, we had to make it a little bit more interesting towards the end, and Daka got his second goal of the game. Again, Waterman just doesn't have the pace to keep up with the striker. Sami Zayn unable to keep the ball out of the back of the net, and it was a grandstand finish here for the final 15 minutes. But once again, our captain, GSP, getting in on the act again. He got his second and our fourth, and sealed our first 3 points of the episode. We then had a home game then for the first time in this episode up against Troyes. Esteban Lapal there, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He's never going to miss that opportunity. Smacks it into the back of the net and gave us the lead here in the first half. We did play the highlights feature of this game, and normally you get these one-on-one opportunities and Lapal buries them more times than not, as Sami Zayn applauds on there. It's quite an oozy finish, shall we say. Second half then, Lapal scored an absolute belter to double our advantage. He gets a brace, we keep a clean sheet, and most importantly, we get another 3 points. So we've got Red Star FC up next, visiting the Saputo Stadium. I've made a few changes. This is right before we take on Lyon in the, I nearly said the Champions League there, in the French Cup. So I've made a few changes. Let's hope it doesn't come back to bite us. They are lower down the league, as I say. Let's give it a quick sim, and thankfully it doesn't come back to bite us. GSP on the score sheet again. Summers, and also, GSP also with a brace as well. And thankfully we do get the 3 points. And no injuries or suspensions either. So a very successful quick sim game here. How things are looking for us here in the league table at the moment. 11 points clear of second place FC Lorient. I'm really surprised that Paris FC have actually not done as well as I thought they would. They're currently in a playoff place, but I thought they were going to be right up there with us, challenging for the Ligue 2 title, but clearly that has not been happening. They've lost 6 games out of 20. They've drawn 6 as well. We've beaten them a couple of times this season in the league and the cup. We do have a game coming up against them quite soon as well, so it'll be interesting to see how that one goes. The first time we'll be playing them in Paris. But anyways, enough about them. More focus on Montreal. 11 points clear, 14 games to go. Promotion is looking more and more likely. Ligue 1 football is in our future from the looks of things, and now let's get a glimpse of what it's going to be like to play in Ligue 1 as we take on Lyon to try and seal our spot in the last 4 of the Coupe de France. Also, just a correction I said on something earlier. This is actually not the quarterfinal. This is to get to the quarterfinal. This, of course, is the last 16 of the Coupe de France. I was getting slightly ahead of myself there. I do apologise, but still, we've hit our cup objective for the season. For me now, anything else beyond this point is a bonus. But it's the first time in the series we are taking on a team who play in Ligue 1, and it's going to be really interesting to see what test they can give us. PSG, as you can see there in the right-hand corner, are still in this tournament, as are a lot of decent teams in the First Division of France. You can see there GSP, 4 goals in his last 3 games. He's really starting to get into the groove of things now. And there he is, the captain himself. It looks nothing like the real-life GSP, just like that looks nothing like the real-life Sami Zayn or the real-life Kevin Owens behind him. But lads, I gave it my best shot. The Maurice Richard, I'm actually quite happy with. The Maurice Richard we created, I'm pretty happy with. And Toe Blake, our manager. But I'm just having a look here at the Olympique Lyon team. I think I just saw Lacazette there, up front. I remember the days of FIFA 17 when he was everybody's favourite striker to sign. No matter who you were doing a career mode with, Lacazette was the go-to striker. But this is our team. We've gone with the full-strength team. No rotations here. Saliba is actually 1 rating lower than Carpentier on the bench now, but I still quite like Saliba, so I'm going to keep him in the starting 11 for now. But next season, I do think I will need to buy another midfielder. Another centre-back, another midfielder, and maybe another cam. And yes, Lacazette is up front. Who else have they gotten there? Nemanja Matic, of course, former Manchester United player. Almeida, very, very good player there. They've got Clinton Mata, not to be confused with Juan Mata. And I'm just having a quick look at their bench there. Maitland-Niles is there. Didn't really get a chance to have a glimpse at anybody else. But they have a very strong team here, Lyon. But we've had a very good season, and anything can happen in domestic cup competitions. Can we get one over on the Ligue 1 side? Our first massive test of the career mode. Let's see what we can make of it. Kevin Owens has had a bit of a nightmare there. Oh, really good interception. I thought we'd won the throw-in. No, that will go to Lyon, who, at the time of recording, are only a few days away from playing against Manchester United in the first leg of the Europa League quarter-finals, which is probably why I thought this was the quarter-final. I'm not going to say anything to jinx that result. Obviously, you'll all know what that result was right now, but I won't. Oh, Lepal surely gets fouled there. No, apparently it's a clean tackle, according to the referee. That's Connor Roberts there on the ball. I always wanted to do a career mode with Lyon. They were always the team that I wanted to do a career mode with in France, but just never quite got around to it. That could be one for the future, though, as Sami Zayn makes a really good save there and keeps the score at 0-0. But I can already feel the difference in quality between Lyon and any other team we've played this season. As bloody hell, they actually got the header away there with Lacazette. So are some early warning signs here. There's Richard now into GSP. Looking for Lepal. Does misplace the pass. Here's Almeida, or Almada I should say. Yeah, Almeida's the guy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, the keeper's had a bit of a nightmare there. Oh, Sami Zayn got a hand to it, but it trickled in across the line. It's Nuama who gets the opening goal of the game. I hate these POV cameras. I know I say it all the time. They seem like a good idea in principle. The execution, not so much. But I tell you what, they executed this attack really well. You could almost say they were the excellence of execution. You could almost call this a Montreal screw job. But I'm not going to quite go that far, to be fair. They probably did deserve the goal, as Toe Blake's blinking tie there starts going crazy there. But they do take the lead. 1-0 down. And you do have to say, it has been coming. But listen, there's a long way to go. Let's not panic just yet. Antunes now plays in Lepal. Oh, look to play back in Antunes. Oh, so did GSP. But Mata does well to keep that out. Here's Lacazette. Now Almada. Oh, he's done Piet there. He's absolutely done him. I've really struggled with the defence today. It's 2-0 inside 21 minutes. I can't even get angry. I really can't. I've really felt the jump up in quality from this opponent. Yeah, what else can I say? They've been really, really good in this game. I knew this was going to be a very big test for us. But I think this just goes to show, as well as we're doing here in the second division, we still have a long way to go in this series. It's very, very glaring for me where we need to improve. We definitely need a quick centre-back. Definitely another high-rated midfielder alongside Siddiqui. And maybe another Cam. I do like Antunes, but when it comes to playing in Ligue 1, we'll probably need somebody just that little bit better. But we've got the likes of GSP, Maurice Richard, Kevin Owens, Cornelius as well at centre-back, Lepal up front. I'm very happy with them. But this is Lepal's first big test as well, up against a quality defence. Have a go, lad. Yeah, probably not the smartest decision. Let's be honest. But still, listen, we've already hit our cup objective. As I said, anything kind of beyond this was a bonus. I would have liked to have faced PSG. I mean, if Lyon are doing this to us, I can only imagine what PSG would have done. Oh, Kevin Owens gets done there. It's Lacazette. Oh, it's 3-0. Oh my goodness me, this is turning into a hiding. It's a really good finish, from the Arsenal, former Arsenal player, I should say. Excuse me. Coughing up my lungs here. Well, he pretended to be driving a car there. And this has been a car crash of a performance. That sounded more clever in my head. I don't even know why I finished that sentence. But anyways, 3-0 down here. Still in the first half. Oh, Siddiqui's done well there. Back down to earth is where we are crashing. We give away the ball again. I do want to try and stick with this formation, though. I don't want to give in just yet. Listen, it's the first time we've really struggled, and I feel like if we have some more quality players in the team, this formation could bring us a lot of success. Attacking-wise, I felt really comfortable in it. It's just the defensive side of things has been a little bit shaky. But here's Lepal. Can he pull one back? Yes, he can. Brilliant finish. This ain't over just yet. I really hate this when we're down 3-1 and he won't pick up the bloody ball. He wants to celebrate. Go on, lad. Celebrate your first goal against the Ligue 1 side in a Montreal shirt. That's it. Celebrate like you've just won the cup. Unbelievable. But anyways, as I just said, attacking-wise, I feel very, very confident. It's just when it comes to the defensive side of things, I feel a little bit out of my depth. But as I said, that's why I've got such a big shortlist. I've already kind of identified one or two centre-backs I would like to bring in when we're in Ligue 1. And don't worry, the Youth Academy will still be utilised. I just added a TH there when there was no need. It will still be utilised. But I do want to loan out a lot of the young players that we currently have. Good save there again by Sami Zayn. Not really been at fault for any of the goals. Well, apart from the first one maybe. But he was a bit unlucky with it. Here's Summers. Now Lepal, can we get one more attack here? Can we make it 3-2 before half-time? That would make things very interesting. No, we can't. It will be 3... Oh, I thought they were going to get another attack there. No, they won't. It will be 3-1 here. Lyon have been very, very dominant. But Lepal did score a very good goal, which keeps us in this game. Let's regroup here at the half-time break and see if we can pull off an incredible comeback here in the second half. Right. I've given the half-time team talk. Well, Toe Blake has. The boys are up for it. No changes. Let's just give this everything we've got. Here's Antunes into Lapal. Go on, GSP. He's had a great episode. Oh, I thought that was in for a second. Ah, unlucky. It was a really good move. Think he had to hit it first time, to be fair. He's just beaten the post. Very unlucky there from the man who's always in a rush. If you know, you know. But he was unlucky there. Not quite hitting the target. And now Lyon look to go on another attack here. Lino, however you say his name. Almada. He's already scored once today. Is he going to score again? Yes, he is. It's 4-1. You know what? In a way, I'm looking at this as a good thing. Because if we had won this game, it might have given me a false sense of thinking that we're already good enough to compete in the first division of French football. We are not quite at that level yet. They have been absolutely clinical in front of goal here, Lyon. I'm not actually sure where they are in the league. I should have checked that, actually. I know PSG are top. I did check that relatively recently. Can't remember where exactly Lyon were, but I'll imagine they're in and around the European spots. But they have given us a bit of a reality check here. And we just need to take these lessons on board and reinvest in the summer, which I'm really, really excited about. Here's Saliba. Go on, have a go, lad. Why not? Not the worst effort in the world. Not the worst effort in the world. I'm not punishing him for missing that. I do kind of want to try Carpentier here, though. I really, really do. Don't think I'm going to bring on anybody else. I'll leave everything else as it is. And it has been confirmed to me as well, the reason there's less subs on the bench in the league games is because that's how it works in the second division or the lower divisions of each league. I've seen MGH in his MGH United career mode that he has less subs on the bench when he's playing in League 1 and League 2. So, not something to be concerned about when we go up to Ligue 1. And I am saying when, because we're so far ahead right now, I can't see us dropping out. Antunes, not quite been at it today, the Belgian Zidane. He's not quite been at it. To be fair, none of the players really have. Well, GSP has been involved. Defensively, I mean, Piet, maybe I shouldn't be playing him in that position. Maybe I should go with Owens. Maybe it's something we need to address for the future. We definitely need another centre-back there. But just for the rest of this season. I'm just thinking out loud here at the moment. Call me Ed Sheeran, because I'm thinking out loud. I think he was the one who sung that song. Anyway, I don't know. I'm not an Ed Sheeran fan. But anyways, I don't even know why I'm talking about these things that don't matter. Let's try and focus on getting another goal back here. Let's make it 4-2. Make the scoreline look a little bit more flattering for us. Really good finish there from Antunes. I was just criticising him, saying he's not getting involved in the game enough. He also decides to put the ball in the back of the net. Right, listen. There's still 20 odd minutes to go. You never know. You never know. Let's just stop them from getting a fifth. Oh, bollocks. Oh, they've torn me apart there. Or let's just let them get the fifth. Oh, bloody hell. I keep giving myself this false sense of hope. And they go up the other end and they just completely tear me apart. I'm not watching that stupid goal back again. They cheated. They cheated there. Everyone can clearly see how they cheated to get that goal. And I am not going to expand upon that because it was so obvious how they cheated. I will not be taking any further questions at this time. Oh, are we going to get a bit of a basketball game here? No, we're not, because Antunes completely misses the target. Right, let's make a few more changes. Let's bring on Legrand. Why not? Antunes, again, not punishing him for missing that. Just fancy a change here. How does Marshall Ruddy do as a centre mid? He gets a -4. Summers gets a -3. You know what? Let's play Summers as a centre mid. I don't know why. I just kind of fancy trying something a little bit different here. So we'll make the changes. We'll see if they make any bit of difference. But we are unfortunately going to be crashing out of the Coupe de France. It's not going to be a repeat of Turl United, where we won the domestic cup whilst being in the second division, en route to getting promoted as well. History was not able to repeat itself as Sami Zayn with another good save there. He has actually made some decent saves despite conceding 5 goals. But let's try and stop them now from scoring the 6th. Tolisso into Mata. Keep them away from it. Good block there. Now we'll go out for a throw in. And as I said about the stadium, we're staying in the Saputo Stadium up until we qualify for the Champions League, which looks like it's going to be a long ways from now. 6-2 down, Lacazette with another one. They've absolutely torn us apart. They're tearing me apart, Lisa. Look at all the space we gave him there. That is shocking. Yeah, we definitely need to reinvest in this defence, 100%. And the scoreline really does reflect the performance. They have just been absolutely fantastic in front of goal. Can we make it 6-3 here, though? Half of it. No, we can't. GSP unable to beat the goalkeeper there. Well, he scored a spectacular goal in this episode, and he's missed a relatively easy chance there. But all credit to the keeper. It's a really good strike. Do not let them score a seventh. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Just goes past the post. Almada comes off. Bloody hell. When you cross into the 7-goal territory, you just want to wipe it from your memory. You really, really do. Do you know what? Let's just hold on to the ball. Let's just make sure they don't get that 7th. I'll happily keep it at 6-2. I think we've let ourselves down a little bit today. Oh, Marshall Ruddy, can he make it 6-3? Yes, he can. Go on, you may as well celebrate. No point in picking up the ball. We've already lost this game. A 9-goal thriller. Not quite the basketball game, because Lyon had the majority of the chances. We were just kind of picking up the scraps that were left over. But Marshall Ruddy makes it 6-3. A very entertaining game for the fans. But unfortunately, the Coupe de France journey has come to an end for us. You know what, let's give this next game a quick sim as well. We're playing in the snow, which is quite fitting for Quebec. We're up against Lavelle, they're in 8th place. Why not just give this a quick sim? The team look relatively fit. And to be honest with you, I kind of feel like I need a bit of a breather after that hammering. But let's see if we can still get the 3 points here from this quick sim. Nope, we get probably the most boring game possible after one of the most entertaining. That's absolutely typical. But you know what, lads? We're so far ahead, I actually am going to sim a few games here. I know people don't really like simulating in career mode. I see that in a lot of comment sections with some other YouTubers. I actually am just going to make one change here as well. Saliba is actually now the same rating as Carpentier again, but I do want to throw him in for this game. But listen, we're so far ahead in the league, I don't want to be in the 2nd division forever, especially when we're dominating teams more times than we're not. Let's just sim as many games as we can to get closer to the start of the 2nd season. And I think the team we're playing right now is in 10th, so they're a bit lower down the league. But can we get a bit more of an exciting game than the last time? Yes, we can. A 3-2 win. GSP getting the winner there. Lapal and Kevin Owens getting on the score sheet as well. Shout out to real-life Kevin Owens as well. It's a shame that he will not be in attendance. He will not be competing at WrestleMania this year. Of course, I will be in attendance in Vegas. I was really looking forward to that match at Randy Orton. Speedy recovery to the man from Maryville. Godspeed, Kevin. It was another away game then after this. Thibaut Summers with a brilliant strike here to give us the lead against EA Guanap. For some reason, I really struggled to say the name of that city, so I do apologise. But Summers did not struggle to put that ball in the back of the net via the post. Absolutely brilliant strike from our winger. He is really, really starting to get into the swing of things now. Antunes then got the 2nd goal of the game. Beautiful pass there by Lapal. He doesn't just score them, he sets them up as well, and Antunes slotted it past the goalkeeper. Sami Zayn actually missed a penalty after this, but for some reason they haven't included it here in the replays, but he did unfortunately let one in the 90th minute, but thankfully it was only a consolation goal, and we did pick up all 3 points on the road. And now we get into the 2nd and final full game of the episode, and yet again it's against Paris FC. I was trying to look for other fixtures to play in full because I feel like in every bloody episode so far we've played Paris, but to be honest lads, there really wasn't any within the foreseeable future that were of major intrigue. We do have FC Lorient coming up a couple of months in-game from now, but I didn't want to sim that far ahead, so I said, you know what, let's just play Paris again. It's on the 28th of February, which is my real-life birthday, so you know what, let's play this game. What I am going to do, though, I'm going to put Owens here, Because I did find in the last couple of games that I used him in this position as kind of the sweeper of the back three. He did do a lot better than Piet. It's just because he's quicker. We just desperately need another player with a bit more pace than Piet has. What's his pace? Yeah, he's got 59 pace. It ain't that great. What about Joubert? Yeah, even then, he only has 63 pace. But you know what? I'm actually going to start him as well. So 2 left-footed players here on either side of Kevin Owens, so hopefully that doesn't go too bad. I'm also going to play a Carpentier again. I do want to make sure the youngster gets plenty of game time, and I think everything else we will keep the same. Oh, lads, I'm such an idiot. I am such an idiot. I've just been putting together the episode. I've been editing it together on Share Factory, and I only just realised now I never hit record for the first half of that Paris game. I am an absolute idiot. My apologies for that error. I have thankfully recorded the second half. We were 2-1 up going into the second half. I can only apologise. I promise you that will never happen again. Very amateur mistake on my part. So yeah, please accept my sincerest apologies. And here is now that second half of the Paris game. We get the second half underway here. 2-1 up. Some really good finishes there and some good defending and goalkeeping towards the end as well, which is also always great to see, I should say. Can we add to that here in the second half? Here's Siddiqui. Over to Carpenter. I've kept the number 7 shirt in his back for now. I actually quite like it. Originally it was going to change it and give it to someone else, but he can have it for now. Can we grow him into a number 7 type player? We'll have to wait and see. But here's Antunes. And now Summers. Go on. Back into GSP. Unlucky. Unlucky. Paris now looking to go on the attack. I apologise if I'm going kind of quiet in these moments. I just feel like I really need to concentrate as I'm still getting used to defending with this formation. Oh, it's a really good finish. No, it's not. He's offside. He's offside. It won't count. It won't count. We've slightly gotten away with that one there. That's GSP's brother. Match fixing going on here. It really is a Montreal screw job. No, I'm joking. But yeah, he was just offside. But I tell you what, we're very, very lucky there. Paris, very, very unlucky not to be back on level terms. But we won't complain about that. We'll gladly accept that offside call, as close as it was. And let's see if we can capitalise on it now. Lepal, great ball over the top. Oh, at least it looked like it was. Unable to get there. Antunes deflected. And deflected out for a corner kick. Maurice Richard is going to take it. Lepal, unable to get there. Joubert, back over to Lepal. It's like a pinball machine at the moment. Cornelius ends up taking that off GSP. Probably should have left it, to be fair. Antunes, Summers, have a go, lad. Oh, there was nobody there to tap in the follow-up. And Paris will deal with it. They cleared that away. Antunes does well to regain possession for us. Oh, and he's done well twice, but then he gives it right back to the Paris player. Oh, now they look to break again with Cabal. Owens trying to stay in front. Oh, what a save by Sami Zayn. What a save from the honorarius. He's got a haluva kick and he's got strong hands. Can we now take advantage of this counter-attack? Oh, it looks like we can. Lepal! Oh, he's just missed it. Oh, he's just put it past the post. Oh, so unlucky. Paris make a change. Should we make one as well? I'm stuttering over my words here. Joubert is a bit tired. Do I want to bring on Piet or Waterman though? You know what? I'll bring on a fresh Piet. Why not? And yeah, that's all I'm going to do for now. Oh, but the game should be dead and buried. Lepal, really unlucky not to score there. But we can make our change now. Let's hope we can see this out. Breathe. Just need to breathe. Listen, even if we don't get the result, we're so far ahead in the league, I really don't need to panic. But I tell you what, as soon as we have the league wrapped up, I will just sim the rest of the season. but I'll try and rotate the squad as much as I can. Obviously, I'll keep you up to date as well on the Youth Academy lads. We did get the first scout report back from Madagascar. Nothing overly amazing from there just yet. I will have another scout report actually after this game, so hopefully there'll be more to report then. I am calling up some of the not so great potential players and selling them on. Try and raise funds as much as we can. That's a great ball by GSP, and Antunes has surely put the final nail in the Paris coffin here as far as this game is concerned. Beautiful ball in, brilliant finish by Antunes, and we are on course now to get another 3 points against Paris FC. Au revoir, thanks for coming. But Montreal now run this division, and we're only looking up from here. That's a really, really good goal as well. Keeper was never getting anywhere near that. Antunes on form yet again. You love to see it. And now we can make some changes here in the final few minutes. We'll bring on Marshall Ruddy. Put him on that left-hand side. Let's bring on Legrand as well. Antunes can get a break. No hat-trick for him today, but he still had a great performance. Saliba can come on also. And you know what? Potier can come on for Lepal. No goal for him today, but still had a good performance. It's completely freshen things up here. Give some of these players a bit of a run out. And is there more where that third goal came from? Because Potier is probably somebody I'm going to have to loan out. I reckon I'll probably need to get another backup striker for next season. Oh God, Paris are in here. Oh, fuck off. They go right up the other end and make it 3-2. Just when I thought the job was done. They are looking for a grandstand finish now. Isn't their manager also the linesman? Bloody hell, there's match fixing going on both sides. GSP's twin on one side. Oh no, it wasn't the linesman, it was the fourth official. Never mind. Never mind. I don't think there's much match fixing going on with the, you know, the substitutes board. But anyways. Oh, that's got me slightly nervy now. 5 minutes to go. The lead has been halved. There's Carpenter. Good run here from the young French midfielder. A really good run. Oh, and he nearly squeezed it in as well. I do think he's won a corner though. Yes, he has. Maurice Richard is going to take it short. Back over to Carpenter. Oh, GSP's in plenty of space. But of course, we don't score a header. This is FC 25. We don't score a header, but we score a beautiful half volley there from GSP. That is the 3 points sealed now. 4-2. The captain strikes yet again. I'm very much looking forward to looking at the individual stats now. There were some players who I was quite worried about in recent times, whose stats are definitely looking a hell of a lot better now, and I have no doubt that GSP is one of them. Piet off the bench with the assist, and GSP with the finish. Magnifique. You love to see it. Oh, eating Paris FC for breakfast, as we have done twice already this season. But this is definitely the toughest test I think they've given us. Actually, no, to be fair, the cup game went to extra time, didn't it? So, I suppose it's a toss-up between that game and this game. But I think we have been the better team today. I think we do deserve our win. And the referee blows the final whistle and confirms it. A win on my birthday as well, which is always nice. Obviously, in the game, I mean, it's not my real-life birthday, but if you did miss my real-life birthday, please feel free to leave the belated birthday wishes in the comments. I'm obviously joking, but anyways, that sounded funnier in my head. Please ignore me. But what's not funny is our position in the league now. We are absolutely running away with this second division title here in France, and promotion is getting closer and closer. So, we have gotten back the Youth Scout reports from France, Canada, and Madagascar. And I can safely say this guy right here is the best player we have seen so far. Jérôme Chatelain, I'm going to have to learn how to say that name. 4.4 million, 82 to 94 potential, 59 to 79 starting overall. He looks like an absolute gem. He is being signed up straight away. And just in case you think I'm forgetting to show you the Madagascar side of things, this is what we currently have so far. Nothing overly amazing. This guy here looks decent. Enazax. don't really think I want to release any players right now to get him. So one more month in Madagascar, and then we will pick another French-speaking country instead. In terms of the individual stats though, Lepal is still leading the goal scoring charts here and the assist charts from the looks of things. 25 goals and 18 assists in 26 appearances. Absolutely quality numbers there from Esteban Lepal. As you can see, his secondary position is cam, so it's no wonder that he's getting involved in the assists as well as the goal scoring. He's almost like a French Wayne Rooney. You love to see it. GSP now up to 11-5. He's really started to kick into second gear here, into third gear I should say. He has been absolutely fantastic in this episode, and I feel like those numbers are just going to keep growing and growing. Antunes 10-12. He's not even Belgian. He's bloody... Oh my god, I've been calling him the Belgian Zidane this whole episode. He's not even Belgian. He's from Switzerland. Oh my god. I'm losing track of where half these players are from. That is absolutely hilarious. I did kind of doubt myself a little bit when I first said it in this episode, but oh well. There's egg on my face after that. But anyways, regardless of me getting his nationality wrong, his numbers are fantastic though. That's really, really good to see. And it's also good to see that he can be played in multiple positions as well. Maurice Richards, 7-6. Listen, he is going to get better. I have absolutely no doubt about it. I do have to remember, I'm playing him on the right-hand side where he is the wing back, essentially. It says right midfield, but he's basically playing as a wing back. So those numbers aren't going to be as high maybe as I was expecting at first, but I do think they will keep growing. 7-6 ain't too bad either though, to be fair. Summers with 6-1, he's had a very good episode. Siddiqui with 5-6, Saliba with 2-6, and even Sami Zayn there with 1 that he got from the spot fairly recently. Now let's go and have a look at the League 2 table. We just go over here. I'm still getting used to these bloody menus. I'm in April right now. We're in April right now. And I'm still not used to the menus. But anyways, 24 games in, 10 games to go, 59 points, 13 points clear of FC Lorient. Promotion, lads, is very, very near, and we're also very near to sealing this League 2 title. But that will do it for this episode, lads. If you did enjoy it, please hit that like button, consider subscribing to the channel, and I will talk to you all on Wednesday for the next episode of the CF Montreal Career Mode. Au revoir, take care.